I don't think I'm over exaggerating the level of exercise I got this trip. I'm surprised I still got it in me, being an old man and such. Okay, here we go again. Back at it. First winter trip of the year, I guess, is it? I think it is. Can't remember anything anymore. I've had a request for a winter expedition of some sort, so here I am. I have a few choices, kind of checking out one, the weather, and two, the conditions, to see on what I want to do. Plan A for me is a pretty long trip, pretty deep in there with all my gear. Got the fish house, and I've got everything, a lot of stuff, a lot of weight. My hesitation is, I think I've got a pretty good day tomorrow. Should have a nice rest of the day today, and then it's supposed to snow and get cold. Now this road I'm on is generally not plowed, so if it snows a lot, I could be in some trouble. 4 or more inches of snow makes it pretty tough getting back. I'm going to go at least 8 miles, I think, to where I want to set up, and then I'm going to hopefully not be so tired tomorrow where I can ski into a brook trout lake, another 3 miles beyond where I'm going to be camping in Fort Portages, so that'll be a bit of an adventure. I do really want to do some brook trout fishing while I'm up here. Plan B would be I could just go down to this lake, not too far, get out a couple miles. It's a really good fishing lake, and that's walleyes. That sounds pretty fun, very tempting, probably a lot of action. Kind of lazy and just fish a bunch. I could do that. Be a little safer, I'd be a little closer to the car in case it did snow quite a bit. Conditions are pretty good, and that's why I want to try to get way back there. The weather is not too bad right now. It will be different on my way back, for sure cold, and hopefully not too much snow. Regardless, I'll be working. Now when I get back to this lake, I kind of consider it my home lake, or one that I fish maybe the most. It's a really good lake, tough to fish, big fish in there, not usually big numbers, but big fish. Walleyes would be my main target up there. A big walleye is really what I'd be after. Now walleyes in the wintertime are not always easy. On this lake down here, they're pretty active, but everywhere else, most other lakes, they're pretty dormant. So it'd be a little bit of a risk, but you know, you want to sit out there low light, so late evening and into the night, and even overnight, early in the morning, to give it a shot. That's going to be your best opportunity. Now there's also lake trout in this lake, big ones. If I have any time and don't go to that brook trout lake, I'll target some big lake trout. There's also quite a few whitefish in here, and I guess there's some burbot. And that would be very interesting, and those are kind of a after dark fish, so something I'd probably catch late at night if I set up in the right spot. I'm doing this trip because, I don't know, a lot of people have asked me to make a video. Why not? So I need, I'm hoping that, I'm going to get to this later. All right, let's go. I don't capture myself taking a big spill, because these are actually a lot of icy boulders down here. Smart to have some sort of ice cleats or crampons. Doesn't look too bad, famous last words. This is kind of the crux, and of course I have to come back up, but it'll be two trips that time. But it's going all right, I guess. Okay, the downhill in one piece, we'll take it. Pretty quick work. Still pretty unsure about what I want to do. real unsure. So we'll get out of here and go from there. Well, I'm on the lake and phase 1 complete. A little cooler out here. It's breezy and it worked up a little bit of a sweat in there. Seems like the sleds are pulling pretty nice. In a way, everything's pointing for me to go all the way back there. A couple things that why I'm hesitating a little bit. Well, it's just quiet back there and really by yourself. Am I going to be too tired? I don't know. I don't know that yet. So I guess what we'll do here is keep cruising a little bit, see how we feel. I'm probably 2/3 of the way. If I was going to complete my journey, I'm still a little bit undecided. This is approximately where I'd fish if I was just going to put down. I'm on the second lake right now. I'm going to go a little further. I'm going to be tired if I make it all the way, but that's all right. I can just plop down. Probably will have a couple hours of daylight the way I'm traveling. I'm going to keep my head down and keep plowing and see where we're at on the next phase. I'll let you know. All right, hate to break it to you, cuz, but I don't think this adventure is happening. I'm halfway there. I'm coming around heading west, and there's just too much wind. And it's pretty cold. Pretty damn desolate out here. So I think I'm gonna head back. It's probably maybe almost a mile to get to that fishing spot. And just, I don't know, it's probably a good decision. Kind of tired. I'm definitely going to get a full workout in today no matter what. So yeah, the hungry hunter is turning back. Dang it. I don't know. I mean, I could make it, no problem. It's just that I'm just so unsure about it. This wind, it's going to be tough. All right, yeah, good decision. Let's get back and get fishing. I guess this is our spot, kind of right out in the middle of this basin. Probably as good as anywhere. I don't have any idea what time it is. It's probably 2. So a lot of time. It would take 1 minute to think if I want to stay here or go back to my original spot, which I think is going to be out of the window a little bit. I'm going to do that. Let's go. I believe this is going to be home for the night. I am a little out of the wind, blocked by this island over here behind me. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little whooped. I probably skied my stuff an extra solid 3 miles, but I guess I always appreciate the workout. So I'll take it. It's fun, tons of fun. I'll be happy to get set up, make sure the heater works, get warm and catch a couple fish. We're all set up, ready to go. Heater works, auger works, fish house is solid. I'm starving. Doesn't happen very often for me to get kind of smoked, but I'm definitely feeling it a bit. So good workout. Hope to catch a few fish here. We do well and catch a limit. If we get lucky and do that, I could see myself packing up and heading back to the car and making an early break for a different brook trout lake. So that's a possibility. I highly doubt it. We should catch a couple here, at least at prime time. This is a comfortable enough place to sleep, so we could stay here, fish in the morning, and we got a lot of options. It's not quite the adventure I thought, But we're fishing, and I could keep fishing this lake tomorrow if it's calm, scout around. I could head to that lake that I was gonna camp on and fish some lake trout, pack light and head over there. A lot of options here. It's tomorrow's the day. Once Sunday comes around, I'm gonna have to pretty much be hunkered down because I think it's gonna be cold and possibly windy. I'm jigging a minnow head on a spoon. Pretty much standard for me on just about every species I fish. Most of the time in this lake, it's jig to attract these fish. They're generally pretty aggressive if they come in. It's pretty rare they don't slam your bait. So I'm anxious to see a fish down here. Been fishing for a few minutes. I was kind of hoping it happened already. So let's go. Get strong. Get some water in me. Get warm. And have a good time like we're always having. I'm glad I'm up here. For sure. This is one of my favorite lakes to fish. It's tough when you don't have the warmth and the energy to scout around a little bit. So I'm sort of fishing blind. Been at it for an hour and nothing yet. So I think I'm gonna have to get proactive. Had a cup of coffee, a little snack, I'm warming up. Might have to just go out a little bit, drill a couple holes and hole hop a little bit. Nothing really coming around. Generally some perch make an appearance during the day. Okay, we're on the board walleye. Took some coaxing. This thing wasn't super aggressive. It's not real big. Close to 15. I'm going to keep him. There's number 2 on the ice, slightly bigger. A little more aggressive. Thought it was bigger than that. Boy, if we get 4 more of those, I'm probably going to move on to a different species, I guess. Got to get them first, so let's go. Big perch. Take it. Nice perch. All right, that's it. More or less. A couple walleyes and a perch. Not much to show for it. Just kind of slow. Just really no fish coming in. I think I'm going to keep on with the marathon. Take my time here, get totally ready, as ready as I can, then I'm going to head back to the car. I'm going to go down, park at the landing, and I'm going to get up as early as I can. And I'm going to head out, and I just got a hankering for some brook trout fishing. Spend the day. I think it's just supposed to be calm, relatively cold, so I'll get ready and do another marathon tomorrow. And I'm having an adventure. I don't mind traveling at night. It's gonna be pretty tough getting up that hill. Whew, not looking forward to that. I think I'm gonna hang out here probably for a good another hour. Like I say, make sure I got all my stuff super wired tight. And come on, let's keep it going. It's just really slow here, and I'm just not in the mood to walleye fish right now. Not like this anyway. All right, we're checking in off the lake on the trail. I'm definitely wiped. I'm gonna just really take my time here. I got everything secured. Get up to the hill here in a bit and take 2 trips. I will be at complete exhaustion at the end of this one. It's a training day. I'll take it. Hopefully I have enough energy to tackle it tomorrow. We'll see. Whew, all right. Wow. All right. I actually felt pretty good on that. That's a bear though. All right. Well, we're definitely getting our workout in today. Love it. Absolutely love it. It's a beautiful night out. I'm doing great. I don't know about tomorrow, but we're going to make it today. I'm back, getting warm in the car. I'm going to cook myself something to eat, get some sleep. I really am not sure what tomorrow's going to be like. I am really wiped in a good way, but boy, I wouldn't be surprised if this was sort of a one and done. 6:15 in the morning, got up about a half hour ago. Slept pretty great, especially second half of the night. My body's feeling it. I feel pretty great, actually. I feel really strong. A lot of upper body stuff yesterday. Boy, that gear was heavy. A lot of gear. I really don't know what I was thinking. To be honest, kind of a fail in a lot of ways and a really good learning experience in other ways. I don't know, really I'm deciding what I'm going to do. I got a nice, super nice hot cup of coffee here. 6 miles to the brook trout lake. That's a full day. I'm really considering it, see how I can get on the skis, see how I feel, I guess. There's some lake trout in here and some whitefish. I could stay close and try to get a couple lake trout. I guess we're not sure about anything. That's the theme of this trip. All right, yes, we're 2 miles into it. Now we're on the big lake. We're in the boundary waters. Fish anytime I want. I've got 4 miles to go on this probably 8-mile lake. Conditions are really, really prime right now. A little jumbled ice on the way in a little bit, and then I found a nice smooth track, and I'm cruising pretty good. What a beautiful day. What a great decision. Yeah, my body's super tired, but wow, I mean, it's so quiet out here, so peaceful, so gorgeous. I couldn't think of much I'd rather be doing. So let's catch some fish so we can have a decent video here. We got a ways to go, but I think we're making some pretty good time. I'm here, 6 miles into it, feeling it a little bit. I'm going to bomb up this hill. I kind of wanted to hit the other lake. There was a lake before this. I kind of was daydreaming and blew past it. So I'm going to cruise up here as quick as I can, as light as I can, fish for an hour, see what's up here. I'll kind of go to my known spot and give it a shot. It's a pretty straight uphill deal here. I don't know if I'm going to waste any video energy to document my climb up there, maybe. So get a little water in me and let's get my boots on, lighten this load and get up there. Okay, we're fishing. This day's already been A+. Ice isn't too thick, so I should be able to drill a few holes. I don't want to spend too much time. Try to rest up here, save my energy. See some of these fish come around. Fishing in the trees. I'm in 10 feet of water and I don't really need to be that deep. It'd be nice to get a handful. Maybe a few over 15 inches would be particularly nice. I think if we catch a few in here, this lake's never been great for me, but I've always managed to catch a few, and they should be pretty good size in here this year. So let's find out. Let's go. Camera issues. I got one chunky. It's getting a little discouraged, and I haven't spent a lot of time here, but enough. And I'm a little bit deeper, and that thing came in, and no problem. Just like usual, you get back here, these fish are pretty vulnerable. Generally, they're pretty easy to get them to take a minnow head or a piece of minnow. They like meat, they're aggressive fish. I'd take a couple more of those and be satisfied. That's a good eating fish. I wish it was bang, bang, bang. Not yet. It's a little nicer one. Ooh. Take a live action shot here. This one's a little bigger. All right. All right, that's number 4. What a pretty fish, huh? Chunky too. I'll take those any day. It'd be nice, of course, we're in here looking for some trophies or just giants. They're around. But let's see, yeah, that's 4. So let's get one more and get. Okay, there's my 5 fish. Sticking around just for a minute, just to see if there's anything bigger in here. God, I'd like to get like a 19-incher. Boy, I'd like to get a real pig, actually. In a couple minutes here, I'm going to bolt out of here. And I'm going to lake trout fish for a couple hours, or an hour at least. Keep enjoying this incredible day. How beautiful is this? I mean, look at this. Back on the big lake. I'm going to get hydrated, take a quick break here. Probably eat a little bit, and then I'm probably going to go another 2 or more miles. Definitely a little weary, but we're doing all right. Last fish of the day. I'm going to try to give it an hour. Really need to relax a little bit. I'm halfway home, so another 3 miles, hard miles. I could use a break, and I really need some food. Get myself a pretty major snack here to get me home. I will be absolutely wiped by the time I get home. That's all right. Having a great time. You know, not a ton of fish, but certainly making up for it on the fresh air and exercise. So I am having a really, really great trip here. Let's keep her going. Let's get lucky maybe and get us a trout or a whitefish or something. That is a wrap. Wow. 3 miles to go and I still haven't recovered. I just got to get my fishing stuff in and I'm out of here. It's just so great to be outside in the wintertime up here. It's so quiet, so peaceful. Lots of fresh air. It's been a pretty frosty day. And until recently, I barely noticed it. I'll be glad to get back to a warm car in one piece. The camera's off. I'm done with this thing. I'm whooped. I'm going to just try to get her back. Try to get going one more time here and get home. We did it. Marathon 12-miler. Few fish and a lot of fresh air. Doesn't get any better than that. You only got one life to live. Might as well make the most of it.